Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to Solving the Witness, a Let's Play that for some reason always makes me notice how dirty my glasses are. This is a laid-back conversational Let's Play where we discuss what the deeper meaning behind the witness could be. If you were here last time, not a lot of discussion happened because I was struggling with the puzzles, but hopefully we won't have that happen this time. As we make our way through the Treehouse. I am currently at 213 panels completed plus 43, and I currently have my eyes closed. So let's open up and get moving. All right, so I think we gave up on some puzzles and ran this way. What we know about these puzzles is the suns work on the buddy system, so they must be kept in pairs of 2. And white and black must be separated from each other with lamb. Nope. How? Oh, it's this. There we go. That one's got 2 possible entries because I could have done the exact opposite of what I just did, which would be a T. Hold on, let me go back. I have that whole thought that these spell words now. Just a thought. Okay, so we got to buddy these guys up like this. Here we go. Again, could have done the opposite of that. Ooh. Okay, so we have white and black suns. Oh boy, this is tough. Okay, so if I do this. Okay, so that's gotta be, so it's gotta be something like this, maybe? That's the opposite of what is good. Separate like that. Blammo. And then, nope, that's not good either, because that's gonna screw up this. Okay. Alright, so what if I, instead of doing what I've been doing over and over again, I do this, and then this. Blam. That's how that's done. Sun. No. No. Hayata. Hayata. Think that should work. Yes.
Editor Noah here, and this is a small thing that I noticed in these couple of puzzles. If you look at it, the first puzzle makes the shape of an L. And I thought to myself, maybe this is trying to spell something. However, the rest of them don't. But then I noticed that these puzzles have 2 solutions. If you do the alternate solution and then layer it on top of each other, you get an upside down F, the letter T, a lowercase I, something that doesn't make sense, and a U. So, if the thing that doesn't make sense is actually supposed to be an R, you can rearrange all those letters and get fruit. This is probably all very silly, but I did take the time to look into this, so I wanted to share it with you. If you layer the solutions over top of each other and you force your brain to think this way, you can really arbitrarily spell the word fruit. Solving the witness.
Oh, we're getting real complicated now. Alright, so I have squares of different colors, just to reestablish the rules here as I take a sip of delicious smoothie. Squares of different colors must be segregated from each other, so orange must be completely blocked off by my line from all green. Stars of different colors must be broken up into pairs, so there must be only 2 purple suns in an area. Which is a bit rough. So I think what I do is this. Ready? I think I already got it. No, I already screwed it up. Hold on. And separate. Like this, like this, like this, and like that. No, no. Think that works? 2, 2, and 2. That feels wrong. It feels like there's probably another way to do that, but what works, works. Oh, this puzzle looks very familiar. Lamo. Oh no, I can't do that now. That's rough. Blammo. That's the same blammo I did last time and it didn't work. It continues not to work now. Let's try it the other way here. I can do this and then ooh. No, I can't. Oh, I can do that. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe. No, I was thinking maybe like something like this, but I mean that's still a possibility. It just doesn't look good. We'll start here. That separates that, and then no. That's what I tried to do last time. Just can't get through here. Okay. How shall I proceed? And all the things I want to do, I can't. It's tough. Nah, it doesn't work because I haven't separated the green from the orange. Alright. I'm also thinking that it might be something goofy, like this. I mean, that's an interesting idea already. We can do that the other way. So like those are my two, and those are my two. Wait, this actually could work. I just have to do this. Okay? So now orange is separated from green. I just have to figure out a way to split up the suns now. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Yeah, because I gotta separate them into pairs. It's a fun idea though, like, let's investigate it a little further. This. No. Aha! There it is. No? Oh, I think I did it right though. That's it. No, it's not quite it. That's it. Aha. Blammo. That's how that's done. All right. look down, because I know there's a few environmental puzzles you got to look down upon, but don't quite remember where. Here's these leaves that look like apples.
Now this one I think is actually kind of important. These leaves kind of look like apples, and I've brought this up before. And we've talked at length about things like the apple representing knowledge and the Garden of Eden and the forbidden fruit. I decided I was going to take a more practical look at this, and I tried to find out what tree has leaves that look like this, and I really couldn't find anything. I found a hazel tree, which was close, but nothing was really matching the exact leaf shape that I keep finding. Other than, of course, elsewhere on the island, because I find these leaves in the Sound Jungle, and I find them around a very big tree, and I make the same comment. These leaves look like apples. It should be noted that the trees in the jungle do not look like the trees in the treehouse area. So, despite being very different breeds of trees, they have the same leaves. What could this mean? Well, the simple solution is copy and pasting of assets. I've already mentioned that we keep noticing, or at least I will mention it in future streams, it's hard to remember where I am in time, that the screens that have a layer, like a set of puzzles, they tend to follow the same copy and pasted look. It's a normal one, then there's a broken one, then there's a normal one, then there's one with no frame, and then there's a normal one. And then they just copy and paste that look over and over again. So it very simply could just be that these leaves are copy and pasted from the jungle to the treehouse, and I'm looking too far into it. But that's the whole point of this series. So perhaps this is trying to tell us that the world we live in is fake, that the importance of the tree of knowledge and the apple is being reinforced, that apples are everywhere, perhaps, because I mentioned in a previous one that the sun is important in everything. Perhaps there's a way to tie in apples with every area, whether it be through the leaves or the actual apples in the orchard. That seems like a bit of a stretch here, but it does seem like a bit of an oversight to have the same type of leaves, but different trees, especially for a game like The Witness. So I feel like this might be important, or somebody screwed up, who knows.
It's just a little thing I noticed. Alright, more black and white puzzles. Here we go. I assume I gotta do this. Oh no, they still have to be... Oh, because they're also white. They're still in pairs. Interesting. That's a cool concept. Now this will work. No. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Right, I actually have to go the other way, right? 'Cause I have to... Ooh, so interesting. So the black stars do not have to be removed from the white boxes. Fascinating. Okay. Now what do I do? Oh, but can I do that? Well, that's not going to work because of that, but... Because this... Yeah, it still has to be in a pair. How am I going to do this? This? Oh boy. So this has to be a pair. It's weird, it almost like it got easier, which I thought was which is a very strange move. Separate, separate. Now we're flying. Now we're just flying through this. Oops. I think that matters. I think I can do this. Yeah, it's weird that this does not affect this, but I don't know. I wonder what the gameplay decision of that is. The mechanic of shape trumping color. Because the puzzle is first explained to you with black and white, so it's easy to make a segregation connection in your brain. But then when it comes to different shapes, I don't know. Just an interesting thing. Ah, I was also very thirsty. Oh boy, how do I do that? Like, does it... Yeah. I have to... Ooh, I don't know how this is going to work. Oh, I gotta... Yeah, here it is. No. I gotta... Oh, okay, I get it. I think I get it. I gotta hit who? And then... No, how will I do this? So if I do this, like, we're good. Except for that one green square. Which I guess I can try to, like... There we go. Okay. I think you can just zigzag through this, right? Whoop. Now I should know multiple answers, so I could come back to this and then go a different direction. Like meet up with this, which I think is what's important, so I can do the whole timer thing. But hey, I made it to here. How exciting. Alright, let me finish this, and then I'll go back and do this, which will allow me to go over here and do the timer thing from last episode. Okay. So I need... Ooh. See, this isn't going to work, because that sun's going to be upset. So I have to make it so it's this sun and this sun together. I can do that by doing like this. But I also have to get rid of... Lamb. Oh, right, because that ignores it, so it'll be fine. There it is. Alright. Okay. I'm figuring you out. What? What's your problem? Right? Oh, because there's an extra pink. Okay, I screwed up. Does it just completely ignore color? No, that hates everything. Oh, ready? I love when it's stupid simple like that. Alright, so I could do... No, because I have to... I could do this. That would technically be right. For those two... Very interesting. This seems like a good first move. That's not bad. It's just... There's the one black and white issue. I can do this. There it is. That's it right there. Got it figured out. Look, there's a little breathy hole for whatever's going on in this house that's locked. Okay. No. Can do this. But that's going to cause problems. Maybe if I go the other way around, like this. And then I can... No. There's nothing that can be done. Nothing that can be done there. And then, no, back to this. No. That's not good either. Maybe if I like do that. No, because I got to separate these blacks from the whites somehow. Maybe that. I need to be able to split that up. Yeah, that's not going to work though. Just keep putting that in. We just want that to be correct, even though it's clearly not. Yeah, and then my only way out is that way, which is no good. So the T-piece plan. Let's do like an L-piece plan, like this. And that doesn't seal off enough here. Good. I like the T-piece. The 6-piece. You can also do like this, but that's not needed. I could do this. No. Just trying to think of like other pairings, because I could pair this way too. It almost works if this was a complete straight line, which is not. Yeah, but now it's impossible to split stuff, which is why I end up at this shape so often. I keep doing this. Once I do this, yeah, this cannot be correct, because then that one black star is completely done. Hey, Calm. Or Cal, excuse me. If you're coming and hanging out with me as I look at stars and boxes. How have you been? Thanks for stopping by yet again to watch me struggle. This is not viable because it breaks this. Yeah, that's no good. I could L block it like this, but that's no good. Hey, Styles. I'm doing well. Your debut on Lisa's coming up, so I'm going to need a picture from you soon there, sir. Yeah. If you're not following the Lisa series, first off, follow the Lisa series. It's great. It turns out I actually mess up your character. I already gave it to somebody, and I had forgotten. So you end up like replacing someone.
Yeah, so funny story here. If you go back and watch the Lisa series, it's become kind of a running gag. Is the character of Farty is played by a character named Spliz in the chat, and Spliz's icon is a Pikachu. And then I just forget that I made that assignment. So when Styles comes in, I assign Farty to Styles, and there's been this war between Styles and Spliz that Spliz might be entirely unaware of, because I haven't talked to Spliz in a while, where they're constantly fighting over who controls Farty, to the point where like every once in a while I edit in Pikachu instead of Styles' character. It's just like a little Easter egg that I slip in. This is all just an advertisement for my Lisa series. Check it out. It's fun.
Whoopsie. You accidentally replaced Spliz, which is funny. I hadn't talked to Spliz in a while, and Spliz actually showed up in the chat, I think like Monday. I was like, oh. Yeah, what are you keeping yourself busy with? Oh. Those trips are always super fun. Oh, exciting. Congratulations. I always tell this story because it's one of my favorites. Uh, there's a picture that I posted on my Twitter like 3 years ago, and I just put the caption, "This picture is so important to me, and no one will ever understand it." It's a picture of me at the East Coast Gaming Convention when it was previously known as New Jersey GamerCon in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. But I'm wearing a badge for Otakon, which was in Washington, D.C., because I had performed at Otakon technically that day from midnight to 1 a.m. and then drove back so I could do New Jersey GamerCon all day Saturday. And so I just wore my Otakon badge all day, and like it was such a like insane thing to do. It was a blast. Uh, but I love performing, and I was like, no one's gonna see the hell I had to put my body through to get this to work. But man, I'm wrecked. All right, we gotta find the way to do them. So this, that seems to make no, doesn't make sense. Okay, let's use the pointer so we can talk this out a bit. The stars ignore the white boxes, but they can also work as stars. So, like, technically that was correct because suns need to be in pairs. And I know I just called it a star, but the sun is a star, so whatever. Uh, Stars need to be in pairs with their own color. It doesn't matter if another color is there, it's fine. White squares must be separated from black squares. So, technically I can do this and it's fine. That being said, ooh, wait a minute. I was going to say, that being said, if I do this, the other star becomes unsolvable. But technically, if there was a way to do it, I could, without blocking off my exit, I could break it off that way, and it would be fine. But then these guys are going to be all screwed up. So I think it's vital that I... Oh, what if I... break it up like this, somehow. Way to separate from black, I just need to make the stars work. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm glad I took that moment. That moment really helped. Okay. Okay, so I have to... how do I... Oh, this is easy. Ready? Bingo bango. Nope, not quite. Thought I had it. So that's... seal it off like this. And then, yeah. Is that it? No. I think I gotta do like this. Well, I think that's it. Oh no, because the star. Okay. Because I have to separate this one damn white block from the other stars, but I also have to break the stars up into two. I'm just trying stuff now. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nope. Not quite. Yeah. It's close, though. I think it's like this. And then... No. No. It doesn't work. What if I did this? What if I do this? Ready? Lamb. 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 This is it. This is it right here. Solvited. Woo! Celebrate. You can be so nice. Okay, so first off, love this. So you got this cool like dead tree in the middle of this very alive tree. All these alive trees. I know that there's like different colored leaves, but you got this kind of like weird dead tree surrounded by red leaves. Now watch as I move. It's a wonderful magic trick. And it becomes somebody starting a fire. Perspective. Love this one. I'm pretty sure this is the first perspective puzzle I really caught on my first playthrough. Love that one. And like, I like that it works from like, if you do this, you can actually make him start the fire because it looks like his hands are moving back and forth.
So let's talk about the fire tree. So this is something that has really weighed on me after like watching this and trying to discover meaning in this game. First and foremost is the original theory that I had of wood being nature and concrete being humans, because you don't see any wooden statues of humans. But you do see humans in wood. You see the tree in many faces. You see the face that looks down on you in the quarry. We'll get to it. But here, I think it's very interesting, the idea that it's a human destroying nature. And we've seen wood be destroyed. Wood is chopped down to make the shadowed area work correctly. And it kind of gets logged and then not used for anything. Well, I guess it's used in the treehouse. But the idea of humans destroying nature, I kind of keep going back to. It's a loose thread, but it's a thread that I can keep pulling at. So I want to bring that up again. What really bothers me about this is this creates the illusion that that treehouse burned down. But the problem is that treehouse looks like it did burn down. That is inaccessible. I cannot get to that treehouse. And it really does look like it was lit on fire. It does look like it has burned damage. So is there truth in the illusions? Does the fact that I can see something, like when I see the octopus or the alligator or the faces in the trees, does it mean that there really was an octopus, there really was an alligator, there really were many people on the island? This illusion really kind of leans into that, because a main element of that illusion of someone starting a fire is clearly the result of an actual fire. So this is bringing a new idea that these illusions, these things that I'm seeing, are actually there. So that would mean that forlorn man standing in front of the windmill is actually juggling. Man kneeling and reaching for the Holy Grail, that quest for knowledge, does actually have that knowledge, that grail. It would mean that all the illusions, in a way, are true. So that really recontextualizes a lot of the things that we're seeing. We need to try to process the idea that the illusion is real in a way. So perhaps this illusion is telling us the story of what actually happened here. So that's something to keep in mind as we continue on.
Yeah, start that fire. Okay. Alright. Triangle. Touch it once. Boop. Yeah, and from here you can clearly see this environmental puzzle, but I can't get past here, so I gotta actually go down there to get that one. Starting the fire. Okay, enough of that.
And that's going to do it for another edition of Solving the Witness. Here are this episode's takeaways. 1, the letters in the puzzles. I know I keep harping on this, and it's a thing that never really works, but I kind of really like this idea of it spelling something if you layer together the two different solutions. It's a really fun idea. I want to use that in my own game somehow, because it's a really fun idea. Do you think I'm onto something here, or am I looking at something that simply isn't there? Also, we have the apple leaves. I have said that I can't find any trees that put out leaves like this. Can you? Can you find one? I don't think they're real. I also think that these trees that are completely different species in the way that they look in the treehouse and in the jungle are producing the same leaves. What do you think that means? Is it just a mistake? Am I looking too hard at something? Or is there a deeper meaning here to be solved? And finally, the burning of the treehouse. This man has started a fire and burned down a treehouse, and the treehouse is actually burned. Should we take this to mean that the illusions we see on the island are in fact real and representations of actual events that took place on the island? Or was that the only way to make that illusion work and look right? Let me know in the comments down below. And also be sure to join me on Twitch. I stream on Wednesdays still at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time over on Twitch. And you can join me live. And also, you can subscribe so you can get a notification next time we try to solve the witness.